Good Tuesday morning. The time now, 6:45. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Devo Brown here with you, and we bring in 680 news reporter, of course, Mike Eppel. Mike, we got to talk real estate once again, and here we go. We got some numbers, and you were telling us about kind of the hardest hit cities in Ontario.
Listen, I do want to do a shout out though to our neighbors here on the court where I live on that big snowstorm, of course, we got on Friday and Saturday. We were all out shoveling everybody else's driveways. We all have snow blowers. It was this big meet and greet. My wife went over to Tim's, got one of those big totes of coffee. It was awesome.
Dude, that's amazing.
Awesome. It was a social event.
And you might have missed it because Tammy was saying that the two of us believe that you are a very good neighbor.
Well, thank you.
Are we correct?
Proof to that. No, we get along great with all of our neighbors.
That's
here.
awesome.
It's a wonderful little community. So yeah, it's great to have great neighbors. That's for darn sure. And yeah, when we're out with the snow blowers, the multiple snow blowers and such, helping each other out. Absolutely.
For sure. Okay, when you're looking for a home, you think that and take that in consideration, right? What the neighbors might be like. The home sales and the city's hardest hits were in Ontario.
Yes, the faster they rise, the harder they fall, perhaps, Devo. This report by Desjardins Financial, we're talking about what we saw from the February real estate numbers, and here in the GTA, prices year over year were down by 17%. But, what did we see during the pandemic? People moving to smaller cities, smaller communities, and because, you could work from home or work from wherever, and we had very low interest rates, and all these communities saw this influx of new residents. It shot real estate prices significantly higher over the course of between 2019 to 2022. I mean, you look at Windsor, it almost doubled in price. Oshawa up by 87% to a peak last February. Well, since then, prices have corrected quite dramatically, much more so than in Toronto specific. And you're seeing this as well in smaller communities, towns and villages, even Devo and Ontario saw the largest volatility, certainly, in the real estate market. And we might not be done yet. The talk is we're probably 5% from the bottom. Of course, it's location, location, location. Some properties are getting still multiple bids if they're coming up because there's not much for sale. Others are sitting for a longer period of time. And still a lot of other people are just saying, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm not buying. I'm not selling. Can't rent. It's too expensive. So they're staying put. And it's a stagnant market. Tomorrow we've got the Bank of Canada interest rate announcement. Maybe they'll give a little bit of clarity as to how much higher, if at all, we need to worry about interest rates going up, and then we can find a stable footing for the real estate trends.
Yeah, this real estate market, I'll be honest with you, I started looking kind of towards the end of the pandemic, and the supply out there is just, it's not there.
And affordability hasn't really improved. That's the other problem.
Yeah.
Prices have come down, yes, but borrowing costs have gone up so much, your monthly costs are about the same as they were a year ago.
It's a mess. Speaking of a mess, please help me understand Twitter. What is going on? What is Elon up to?
He is ironically tweeting. Twitter had an outage yesterday. Some technical difficulties, and then Elon tweeted, this platform is so brittle. It'll be fixed shortly. Well, maybe don't cut 5,500 jobs. How about that? To keep the platform less brittle. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm seeing tweets from possibly people that are
literally been on Twitter. He's literally been tweeting every hour for the past 24 hours. He was tweeting something about the January 6th videos and assorted other things. Just can't stay off the platform. Maybe that's why he bought it. But then again, why spend $44 billion to just do something you can do? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm seeing former employees, or they think they're former employees, tweeting right now because they're like, I think I'm laid off, but I don't know because I can't get an answer from anything from HR, right?
Yeah. And then he's like he's certain employees that who lost their jobs, they're saying they've been cut, and he's saying, they weren't really doing anything anyway. It's
a mess. Big mess.
And yet, no, he's the world's richest individual, and he's super smart, and he's got all these other things going on. It's the social media aspect of things, I suppose.
He's sitting with a can of energy drinks and just tweeting away.
It's tweeting.
Literally.
Constantly.
Speaking of social media, what is going on with the Meta platforms?
Yeah, this isn't a laughing matter.
No.
We're looking at perhaps more job cuts at the parent company of Facebook and Instagram. They already cut 11,000 jobs back in November because tech companies were going, whoa, the economy's slowing, advertising revenue's dropping, and we got to right size after all the hiring that they did over the past 2 years. Now there's talk, Devo, more job cuts expected at Mark Zuckerberg's company sometime this week. It'll be in the thousands again, likely.
Oh,
so this could be another big, another move lower for the tech space. I don't know. Is this just the start again of another round? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's getting ugly in that space, of course. Mike Eppel, thank you so much. Business editor at 680 City News there. Mike, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Keep being a good neighbor. Appreciate you.
Thank you.